Hi, this is Eden Batson from Batson Enterprises. I am here today with Kevin Lanier. Hello, how are you doing?
Fine, Eden, how are you?
I am doing wonderfully. We figured that we would sit down with you guys because I have had my first couple of experience on charters. I wanted to know the do's and don'ts of charter etiquette. Because I know practically nothing. When you take people out, what experience level are they usually?
We take every experience level there is. From the I've never even seen a boat to guys that, hey, we went fishing last week. I ask a lot of questions ahead of time to kind of gauge the experience. It usually doesn't take long on the trip to figure out who knows what they're doing.
So you have deckhands on your boat. How much assistance do they usually give? What is their job description like?
We start out the trip assuming that the deckhand is going to help with everything. Baiting hooks, taking fish off the hooks, retying gear, everything like that. And usually what happens is, as the day progresses, you find out, okay, this guy knows or this girl knows what they're doing. So they kind of back off. We even talk about reeling in fish, how to hold the rods. We assume no one knows anything, and then we work from there.
You are not just taking people out to fish, you're teaching them to fish as well.
Oh, absolutely. I would much rather see someone catch their first saltwater fish or their biggest fish than I would actually catch a fish myself.
So when you take one of these people out, what do they usually bring? Like, what is the do's and don'ts of what you need to bring and what you don't need to bring?
Well, on my charter, I tell people, bring what you want to eat and drink. Okay. We have water on the boat, we have towels, but just bring food and drink is what I tell them to bring. Sunscreen, seasick medication, things that you need personally. What I tell them not to bring, don't bring spray sunscreen on a boat.
Oh, why is that?
Well, first off, when you spray something, it goes everywhere. So it goes on my windshield, it goes on my fishing gear. And over time, we've proven that it will actually stain gel coat. So do not, under any circumstances, bring spray sunscreen.
I did not know that.
Yes, yes. I had a customer one time that brought a bag of Cheetos.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there were orange fingerprints all over my boat, my gear, everything like that. And so on my list of what not to bring are Cheetos and cheese puffs.
Cheetos and cheese puffs.
Nothing personal to Cheeto and cheese puff. Anything that has powder on it, colored powder.
Have you ever had anyone bring a weapon on board?
Yes, I have had people bring weapons on board. However, one of the things I want to warn everyone is make sure your captain knows you have a weapon.
Yeah.
With concealed carry permits and things like that we have today, if you have a weapon in your bag, just tell your captain, hey, look, I've got a pistol in my bag. Because if we're boarded by the Coast Guard, the first thing they're going to ask us is, are there any weapons on the boat? And as a captain, if I tell them no and they find a weapon, then some of our credibility goes away.
Yeah. What about alcohol?
Alcohol, I tell everybody it's fine to bring alcohol, no glass containers. Don't bring bottles, bring cans. And then, as we always say, drink responsibly.
Yeah.
We keep our groups small. We're six-pack charters, so we're not ever going to have more than 6 people.
Yeah.
I am probably a little more lenient because our groups are smaller. Yeah. I really never have had someone bring hard liquor on the boat. It's usually mainly beer for the day that they can keep iced.
Your charters only go out for like a day, half a day?
Well, where we're at in Florida, we do hourly charters. So it's a 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, half-day, full-day type thing. Whereas I know out here in the state of Washington, you go out, you catch a limit, and then you come back in for the day.
Yeah.
So check with your charter captain as to what type of trips they offer. Make sure you look at their website.
But when you're taking them out on these 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour charters, what is the average cost, do you think?
Most charters, if you look at it, they charge by the hour. And we put together what we consider to be a fair cost to pay our bills to make some money. Because just like you go to work, we're in this to make a living.
Yeah,
so I would say the average full day is going to run you probably between $1,500 and $2,000. It may run you $400 to $500 a piece.
And that's booking out the boat.
Well, some charters book out the boat, some charters do it individually. I know a lot of the guys in Westport, Washington, they'll do individuals. Myself personally, we book the boat. So you book, you pay one price, whether it's one of you or 6 of you. And my philosophy is, if there's a jerk on the boat, it's your fault, not mine.
That makes sense.
Well,
There you go.
if you think about it, most people want to go fishing and have fun with their friends.
Yeah.
And if you've got to worry about whether you're going to mix with the other group or not, I have done that since day one. You book the boat.
So how far in advance, if you're planning on going out, should you book?
Depending on the season. For us, red snapper season, you want to book it as far in advance as you can. If you need a Saturday, you better book it in January, February for the summer. If you don't care and you're willing to take a chance, a couple of weeks out, I would say, is the least you want to reach out.
Not the day before.
No, and you'd be amazed. I get people that call me during the day saying, "You have anything this afternoon?" And I'm going, "No."
I have been booked out for months now.
Either booked up for months, or if I don't have a charter, we're taking the day off.
Yeah. You deserve some time off.
Exactly, exactly.
So the trip is over, you're coming back in, cleaning and transporting the fish. How does that go?
Again, like I said before, communicate ahead of time. Most charters will tell you they clean the fish or they don't clean the fish. Some of the guys, and the state rules vary. Like in the state of Florida with us, the fish has to come back to the dock intact. So there's no pre-cleaning at all. Out here in the state of Washington, albacore, tuna, most everything, they can clean them and at least keep the carcass on the way in. So fish cleaning is included. What we do is we have a local seafood shop in our town, and we haul the fish over there after the charter. They charge about $1 a pound, and they're clean, bagged, and ready to take home. So just know that ahead of time.
Yeah, asking a lot of questions. That makes sense. You have a bunch of websites and social media. Why don't you let them know where to find you?
Okay, well, we're on kcsportfishing.com. You can find us on Google. Just Google us. We've got tons of reviews, so if you don't believe me when you talk to me, look at the reviews. We're on Facebook under KC Sportfishing, Instagram, YouTube. We're under all those under KC Sportfishing, and it's the letter K, the letter C, Sportfishing. We're easy to find, and you can call us, email us at kcsportfishing@gmail.com. Give us a call. I talk to tons of people every day. So usually when you call, you're going to get me or you're going to get my wife, and we'll answer any questions you have. If we can't get back to you immediately, we'll try in a day or two.
Beautiful. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming by and doing this video with me, and thank you guys for watching. Fish on.